So this talk focuses on the phenomenon of what I'm calling furtive blackness, the marking on and of the body as a furtive gesture, and the black strategy of furtively navigating a white supremacist socio-legal world, and strict scrutiny, or the precedents on how to investigate, consider, and regard black presence and claims to rights, to goods, to services, and humanity, and how these contradictions, these sticks, these problems of being are democratized across the human experience in the United States. Both furtiveness and scrutiny are precedents of law and of custom. According to Gran Farley and Anthony Farley, the law of today, what they call neo-segregation, follows the law of segregation, which is the child of the law of slavery, which is presented now as a law of property, which grants power and legitimacy to own and dominate, and the attendant duty to submit to ownership and domination. The laws of the United States are both the laws of ownership and the duty to be owned, the laws of subordination and the duty to subordinate. They exist simultaneously, transcribed as hieroglyphs on the bodies of Black people, and are reinscribed on the bodies of non-Black people placed outside of the realm of normative whiteness. The queers, the non-citizens, the blackened, the not quite white or right. They are the laws and precedents and ordered inheritances of being rendered 3/5 property and 2/5 nominally human. This equation, this admixture and alchemy of property and unproperty allows for the legal maneuver to mark one as a fugitive from law, and perfectly aligned with the underlying legal logic of Black folks being both in property to be disciplined and outside, nominal human, citizen unprotected, of law. The fugitive is not guilty of kidnapping because that requires the designation of the human, but instead the fugitive is guilty of theft of self and of property. The fugitive's primary crime is stealing and taking a self that is not considered a self that owes a duty or service for life. The fugitive is considered and marked to always be in dual flights. The first flight is the flight from the physical power held over them by the putative slave master. The second flight, which holds still unabated, is the flight from duty or service for life. As you read in the 1800s Supreme Court case, Prigg v. Pennsylvania, the fugitive and the following fugitive slave law are of fungible character, both unspeaking and indifferentiable in the court of law. The fugitive, the enslaved, the Black, and today the trans, the queer, the Palestinian, the voice against genocide, or the female body asserting authority over its own reproduction, lacks standing, holds the burden of proof of not absconding, while also proving individuality in a legal theater that recognizes legal humanity, a presumption of innocence, and the right to free will.